What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Road to Glory, where we have crafted and purchased two absolute gems for our upcoming weekend league. I have bought, finally, Kelly Smith, 4-star, 5-star, finesse shot plus. I used her in draft and was absolutely blown away. I paid 683,000 or 684,000 for her. Which is about the going price. Knowing my luck, she'll be worth about 300,000 coins by this time tomorrow. But I'm really excited to try this card out. The Finesse Shot Plus, she had the best finesse shots I've ever used. And we've got Olivier Giroud, guys, which I think he's been given a card that is going to be broken. Yes, he's only got 3-star weak foot, but 4-star skill moves, 6'4", mostly lengthy, with aerial plus and ridiculous stats. And we're going to put him into the team. He's got power header as well, so he doesn't have any other, he doesn't have any quality shooting play styles, let's say. But it is going to be time for Anike off of the team for now, at the very least, and Smith to go in. And Gabriel Jesus is going to become a bench player for us for this weekend at least, so that we can put Olivier Giroud up front. And I feel like I can get him on full chemistry as well. The icon links, the French link, and then a manager should be good enough for him to get max chem. What do we need? Nope, can't get him up there with a manager. But 2 chem on Giroud, and finisher is exactly what we're going to give to him. So I could get another little upgrade for the team. I could go and buy Gabriel, but I just feel like Calafiori and Saliba are actually good enough for us. Ben White does need a bit of an upgrade. And Jorginho there, he's probably actually, do you know what? Jorginho is probably cheap enough that we can go and buy his promo card, because it's a good card and I like it. So Jorginho, he was, when I looked before, about 35,000 coins, but it's not a card that I think people will be interested in too much. So hopefully it's not too much more expensive than that already. Wow, it certainly is. Wow. 40-ish thousand coins. That's mad. Well, we'll take Jorginho there. We'll pop him in the squad. Let's get some new chem styles on these guys. I'm going to give Jorginho a Sentinel. No, I'm not. I'm going to give him the one that boosts dribbling and defending. Which one is it? Not Architect, not Artist. Passing and defending, dribbling and defending. I'm going to give him the Guardian, because then he gets 90 defensive awareness, great defensive upgrade, great dribbling upgrade, and his passing is already very good. And then for Giroud, we've already given the chem style, and for Sophia Smith, we are also going to give a finisher to her. And that's going to be the team, guys, that we run the weekend league with this time around. The aim, 9 wins again. I want those 2 tokens because I want to go and get Little Kim as quick as possible. This is the squad. Let's go and play some games. Right, guys, as we go into the gameplay, before I talk of my normal spiel and get into the comments, I want to address one comment particularly first, and it is from Asharden Sullivan. He says, at the end of the video, did you develop more of a lisp? Hot soup on the tongue? No. I have an ulcer right on the edge of my tongue, and it is causing me great pain. If you guys deal with mouth ulcers, then you will know the pain of having mouth ulcers. And if you guys don't deal with mouth ulcers, then you lucky, lucky people. Now then, I want to address something before I get into like the absolute normality of comments and chatting about what's happening on the account and where we're going. I want to address something that I know is going to be spoken about today, and that is that you just saw there. How good finesse shots are and how much I use them. And you will see me score a lot of finesse shots today from all different varying angles, and for a change from different players, because we don't just have Saka anymore, we also have Smith, and Smith has also got a 5-star weak foot. And so when it comes to how I decided to play the game this week, I'm making some genuinely big changes to how I want to play the game, how I want to be at the game, how good I want to be at the game, whilst using the Arsenal team. And you see, I didn't even green that shot there. But the benefit of having both Saka and Smith means that, like, if one of them isn't in a great position, the other one probably is. By the way, look at me trying to clear the ball there like a good defender, but no. And the other thing that was massively noticeable for me this week was the fact that because I've improved at the game, and I'm going to get to how I improved at the game momentarily because we've got a comment to address for that in a moment. But before I get to how I improved at the game, the fact that I did improve at the game is why I had more finesse shot opportunities, because I just kept being in better positions more consistently, and it led to our best weekend league ever. And I do feel like it could have been better as well. And so, yeah, you will see a lot of finesse shots. Not every goal is a finesse shot, mind you, but you will see a lot. Now, the first comment we've got is from Will Crute. And Will, I see Will's messages quite a lot. What a miss, by the way, from Smith there. He says, that token is not a bang average card. And he's looking at, he's talking about Omeragic that I packed from Rivals Rules. He said he's got good defending and unreal pace, which I do agree with you. If Omeragic played for Arsenal and was the exact same card, you'd be saying how unreal his card is. So I don't agree with that, because I've got defenders that are from Arsenal, for example, Urian Timber and Calafiori, that are better than that card, that I don't think are insane players whatsoever. And it's because of the response from Hamza is kind of like the reason why, because I was trying to figure out what do I want to say about why it's not an insane card, like why it's kind of like an average card, right? What do I want to say about why it's an average card? And I couldn't really articulate it, but I noticed that somebody had responded to you, and Hamza literally responds with the exact perfect answer. He says he only has one stat over 90, no playstyle plus. There's like 100 cards on the market that are exactly the same, if not better, and that are cheap as hell. It's literally the definition of bang average, and that is what I would agree with. Like, pace on centre-backs used to be a real, like, anomaly. You would very rarely see high-pace centre-backs in FIFA 22, FIFA 21, whatever. Since EA introduced Accelerate, pace on centre-backs became way better, because they never, like, what you don't really see now is high-pace centre-backs with lengthy, right? What you do see a lot of now is high-pace centre-backs that are controlled or, like, slightly lengthy or explosive. And when I look at Omeragic, I genuinely look at him and think to myself, he's just not great. And that's what people need in their teams right now. Everyone's got cards like him. He's not great. If he was an Arsenal player, would I probably be a little bit more favourable towards him? Yeah, I'd probably be like, oh, damn, nice. He's got, you know, this and that are positive things. But he's not an Arsenal player. So I'm not looking at, by the way, what a class goal that is. That's one of my favourite goals. I remember that one. I've got 2 or 3 more goals that come in this weekend league run that I'm much more favour. So I just wanted to address that as well, guys. Now then, for today, we have got all 15 games today. I hadn't planned on that. I wanted to spread my games out this week. I actually, more specifically, really wanted to wait until Saka got his upgrades and Ashley Cole got his upgrade. But they're still not in. You know, it's like almost 6 p.m. on Saturday, and they're still not in, which is really disappointing. But I had played my first 5 games on Friday night, and I will talk about this as we open rewards as well. Oh, give me that kickoff cheese. Just so you know, as always, I only attempt to kick off goal if somebody attempts it against me first. And also, EA have genuinely nerfed them. Like, it's way harder to score them now. But either way, yeah, like I had played my first 5 games on Friday. I had won my first 3, and then I lost the next 2, and I went from 3-0 to 3-2. And I thought to myself, no problem, right? Like, I want to really get over this whole Champs anxiety. Do you guys have it? I know it's really weird to say, given the fact that I've played thousands of Champs games over my lifetime. But I have this weird, like, Champs anxiety where I just don't want to play it if I'm going to do bad. Like, that's just the truth. I don't want to play it if I'm going to do bad. And, like, when I went 3-0, I was like, calm. Because even if I'm 3-2 after 5, All I really want is 9 wins. I just want those 2 tokens because I want to get Kim Little as quick as possible. I just want those tokens as quick as possible. And so Saturday morning, I played the next 5, and then I ended up playing the final 5 as well on Saturday afternoon. I hadn't anticipated it. I wanted to leave them until Sunday in case we got the upgrades. But you'll see these games and you'll see how we play. And in general, I've been focusing specifically, and I want to take their comment from it, is from Harry Underwood. He says, "Bro, help me. I've just moved on to new gen this week and I can't seem to win a game. I was a Div 3 player getting 10 wins a weekend after moving to new gen. I'm losing basically every game in Rivals and couldn't even qualify, going 2 and 4. Any help would be appreciated." So it is incredible how different old gen is to new gen. The biggest difference is there is no accelerate in old gen, which is the feature that allows you for like lengthy players, control players. There's also an insane amount less animations. So the game is more simplistic, which is actually, like, in my personal opinion, makes it a better football game. However, on new gen, there's accelerate, which makes defenders way better. Their recoverability is way easier. And also due to the animations, like this game can be a genuine nightmare sometimes thanks to the animations. But here's something that I noticed that I was doing. So in terms of getting better at the game, especially on new gen, one of the things to get better at the game is knowing what you do badly and trying to actively improve it. And there's 2 things that I do badly, really badly this year. And I'm not talking about like the micro overpowered game mechanics like player locks and things like that. I'm talking about just your generic like footballing culture mechanics. Like the 2 things that I personally do really badly is I defend really badly, as you just saw right there. I lunged so hard with Calafiori instead of just moving him in front of Thuram. That would have been way better if I just moved him in front of Thuram. But no, I panicked, I lunged. The other thing that I try to improve on massively, because I'm really bad at it, is build-up play. And there's a few like moving parts to how I've got better at build-up play literally over the last 2 days. And the first moving part is from something that I saw on TikTok. Like I get a lot of like inspirational comments and inspirational like quotes and stuff like that. And the one that I see the most is always something that is like, a calm mind or a clear mind makes great decisions. You know, something around like, if your mind is clear, your decisions are purposeful and things like that. And as you guys know, because you've been watching the videos for probably a prolonged period of time, I just get angry at this game, man. And it never helps. And I was thinking about like when I stream. And whenever I stream, I get so frustrated with this game. And I'm looking at the chat, waiting for someone to be a prick, just so that I can respond negatively to them. And it's a really bad trait that I have. It's a really bad personality trait that I have. But it's one of those things where it's like, during these games, and I find it so much easier to do off stream, which is why I haven't streamed my Champs games in a long time. But I find it so much easier to do off stream is just remain calm. If I like that game where I went 7-3 down, I feel like I deserve better. But as I was losing the game, in my head, I'm saying like, okay, it doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. I'll win the next game. It's not like I had planned to go 15-0 this weekend. I know I'm not that good. I'm going to lose games. This is one of those lost games, and I remain calm. The other thing that I'm trying to do, and I'm making a conscious effort of doing it, is I have a really bad habit of saying, oh, come on, game. I have a really bad habit of like, when a little tackle goes against me and it results in me conceding a goal, it's like a chip on my shoulder. And I get really bent out of shape, the fact that this person I'm playing got incredible luck. Yet, and as you'll see with so many of the goals that I'm scoring here, how many times has a tackle resulted in me scoring a goal? Or I scored a goal in the last game with Smith, where the guy intercepted it perfectly and it just like phased through his foot and came for me. And when those things go in my favor, I'm like, let's go. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I've tried to stop letting those little things bother me, because they bother me to the point where I carry it into future games. And if you're losing a lot, I honestly would just say, like, just calm down. Literally just calm down. The other thing that I've done today, and yesterday specifically, which helped me go 5-0 in qualifiers, is I was watching Nick 2080 play yesterday. I watched Nick a lot. I really enjoy Nick's content. And you know, I was watching his champs games on Friday night specifically. Maybe it was his rivals games on Thursday night. And I was watching him, and he was complaining about things where I'm looking at it thinking, bro, you're complaining about the wrong thing, man. Like you make a bad pass, and then you're complaining about how that bad pass didn't connect as a bad pass. And I'm sitting there watching him thinking, you had two really good pass options. Like now I've got inside. Like, see, that for me, even though I'd probably score off of this, that was a bad pass. I had two players inside that I had open space up for, and I didn't pass it to them. And I was watching Nick, and the way I tried to explain it, and I explained this on stream, and a couple of people got it immediately. When I watch other people play, it feels like they're in slow motion. I don't mean bad gameplay and it's heavy and stuff. It just feels like they have unlimited time on the ball, unlimited time to make a choice of where to pass the ball, how to shoot the ball, where to shoot the ball, when to shoot the ball, where to pass the ball. It just feels like they have so much time on the ball. Yet when I'm playing the game, I feel like I have no time on the ball whatsoever. And I'm like, how is it that when I'm watching Nick and he's getting stressed at these instances, and I'm like, damn, you could have just passed it here. You had an easy chance. How is it that I'm watching him thinking that? Yet when I'm in the game, I don't have the time to do that. And I looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and I thought, what is the thing that is different when I'm watching someone play versus when I'm playing? And it clicked. And the thing that was different was the fact that when I'm watching Nick play, or when I'm watching anyone play, because I'm not in control of the controller, I'm watching the whole game. I'm looking at everything. I get the ability to see everything because there's not an intense focus on the ball carrier. And when I'm playing the game, I focus so intensely on the ball carrier that I don't see outside of peripheral vision anything else that's happening. And so yesterday and today, I focused really, really hard on not staring at the ball carrier every time I've got the ball and relying on like muscle memory of passing and things like that to get to where I need to go to. And instead focusing on being like, okay, who have I got where, and building up the play. And I'm making mistakes whilst I'm doing it. And I concede a lot of goals from making those mistakes whilst I'm doing it. But it has allowed me to build up way better, like way better. And that's what I'm saying about today, where I got so many really good goal scoring opportunities, even if they were finesse shots. I got so many really good goal scoring opportunities because I built the play up really, really well. And some of the goals that I scored, even though they resulted in a finesse shot from 20 yards or 25 yards or whatever, some of the goals that I built up felt like really good football. And I still need to apply that same kind of like logic when I get in and around the box, because I still get to the box and I think, oh God, I've got to shoot straight away because it's a bit more condensed and there's more defenders there and stuff. But overall, see, like right there, it's really good build-up play to get that finesse shot opportunity. I could have passed it one more time and put Giroud through, but I didn't. I scored the goal with Smith instead. And there you see me again, lunging and over, like, just way too aggressive. I concede another goal thanks to my aggressive nature defending, and it cost me again. But here we go again, another finesse shot, but good build-up through the box. And it genuinely comes from me trying to just not focus on the ball carrier. And it's honestly been like, it's been game-changing in a way of like, I haven't actually improved at the mechanical side of the game. I have just improved at my decision-making. And that has been the difference from the 9 wins that we struggled to last week to the amount of wins that we got here today, which obviously you'll see as the video goes on. But every game we're playing here, we're picking up another win and picking up another win. The other thing that was interesting is I got a real good understanding of some of the patterns that the players do and what tends to happen. Like, for example, with Bukayo Saka, what I really noticed was there seems to be a couple of phases of play with EA, and one of those phases is controlled possession. And it's really interesting because it just came through. They added a new like role, or a new, maybe not a new role, but a new focus of a new role with the update. And one of the focuses of that role is for one of the fullbacks, where controlled possession is what determines whether or not the defender attacks or defends. And it's for one of the fullbacks. If you're in controlled possession, they attack, and if you're not, they don't. And one thing that I really noticed with Bukayo Saka today, because he's set as an inside forward, right? When I'm in controlled possession, even defensively, like if I'm, just having the ball a lot around my defenders and two midfielders or two centre midfielders or whatever, he'll just come in straight away. And I don't really want that. I want him to stay wide until we get in the final third. But knowing that made a big change with how I played the game. Because like I know now that if I can build up really quickly through the phases and through the midfield, Saka will stay on the outside. And I score a lot of goals today, and you'll see a lot of them, you've already seen a few of them, of getting down a wing with Saka, chipping it to the back post, and Giroud's there for the header, right? And so it was really, really nice. I think this is a Giroud header goal as well. It was really, really nice to score some goals by using Saka as a winger, not as an inside forward. But I have to do it in a certain manner, because if it takes too long to build up, he'll already be in that inside forward role. And there's not a problem with that either, because it allows me then to use him as an inside forward and send Ben White on a run on the outside, and then I end up getting a goal like I did in this game, where Ben White is the person that gets the assist. But it's just picking up on little things like that only happened because I stopped staring at the ball carrier and started watching what was happening in the game. And like I say, sometimes I was getting caught on the ball a lot. Like, I'm looking around, I'm scanning the field to see where to pass it. And then boom, I get tackled, I lose a ball, I lose a goal. Okay, brilliant. That's fun times. But yeah, what I want to do over the coming days is really, really develop this way that I'm playing, so that I also don't constantly do the through balls. Sorry, the finesse shots. I really, really want to. By the way, how is that a red card? That is ludicrous. Genuinely ludicrous. I don't want to constantly resort to finesse shots, even though they're super strong. I'd rather build the play up around the edge of the box and it result in a goal. So I want to continue developing how I'm playing over the next few days and the next week, because I would love to be able to consistently hit 11 wins as that's my skill set. I'm 11 wins guaranteed, sometimes better, sometimes worse. Doesn't always happen, but yeah. Anyway, the next comment is from Hans Jansen. He says, would love to see you really put in the effort for Henry. I think you're close, but the longer you wait, the more he falls behind the power curve. Yeah, I actually think I'm not going to go for Henry anytime soon, for the simple fact that, first of all, Smith is insane. You can see the goals she's scoring here. She's insane. She's not even insane. She's ridiculous. Some of the goals that she scored, and the fact that she's got 5-star weak foot, single-handedly won me games. And again, it's a really good thing to have in the back pocket of, I'm struggling to get in behind some of these people that defend really strong and defend in ways where they're 8 men in the box and 2 men on the halfway line. Doesn't matter. I've got Saka and Smith. If one of them is in space, I'm scoring a goal off the back of it, which is really, really nice. And looking at Thierry Henry's card, I'm not saying he's not going to be a good player. He is going to be a good player. But for over 2 million coins, it's one of those ones where I'm I just feel like that's probably wasted coins. His price is only going to come down. He will inevitably get another promo card. He will inevitably become 1 million coins to a point where I'd rather buy him, or he will inevitably be somebody that we eventually pack. I'm not necessarily forcing with him. What I do want to force though is just improving this team for the Arsenal past and present side of things, because we've still got some liabilities in this team. Ben White, Alafiori, Martin Odegaard, and probably Giroud. They are probably all not liabilities per se, but they're just way, way, way below the power curve, to the point where it's they're not even fun to play with to a degree. I still persevere and try my best. That's a really lucky goal. But Ben White's so slow. He's so slow. He's so painfully slow. it just cost me so many times, man. It cost me so many times. And there's another really good goal from Olivier Giroud as well. But yeah, the bottom line is I feel like if I can just keep improving this team with very strong players rather than one really expensive icon, it will be better for the team as a whole. And when it's better for the team as a whole, it will net us more wins, more coins, more fun, more engagement, more enjoyment. And I think everybody wants that ultimately in general. And then the last comment we've got is from FIFA God. He says, Nep, please do a UFL RTG. I will eventually play UFL. It is on my list of things to do. There's 3 things that I've got on my list of things to do. Playing UFL is one of them. Stop finesse shottings is no, that's not one of them. Play more COD Zombies is one of them. And the third and final one is to play the brand new Path of Exile 2. They're games I just really like and I really want to play them. Because we currently run the Arsenal Evo RTG and the Retro RTG and the Crappers RTG, and because of how gameplay intensive Evos are, I'm just struggling to find time, honestly. And so what I've worked really hard this week at, and I know you might think, oh, working really hard at playing the video game. I've worked really hard at like getting up to date on all Evos on all 3 accounts, getting rivals wins in early, getting champs games done as quick as possible, and just being in a position where I'm like, come Monday or Tuesday, I could be like, okay, I'm set for a good while. I'm set for 2 or 3 days. I can do things as they come on the FC accounts, and then on the UFL, I can go and play that. So that'd be nice. Now, this is the last game for 11 wins. As I said, guys, we got to 10 wins, which was brilliant. I was paranoid once I got up to 7-2. And then very quickly became 7-4. I was paranoid with 4 games left. I was like, am I even going to bloody well hit 9 wins? Because I really want those 9-win double rewards so that we can get Little Kim as quick as possible. Saying that, Jorginho was insane. This guy was really, really good with a really, really good team. But we managed to get that win, as you can see here. So for me, I said it literally last week when we was only getting 9 wins. I said, I'm a couple of players away from getting this to 11 wins. And there was a top comment in the comment section that I addressed where somebody was mugging me off, saying I can't get 11 wins anyway, let alone with this team. And it's funny because I literally improved Ashley Cole and Smith, and Jorginho was a big upgrade on Declan Rice. And those 3 players alone got me to 11 wins. So there we are. Well, there we go, guys. I got 11 wins. I'm actually gassed this weekend because last weekend we struggled to 9 wins and I felt like I was playing bad and I felt like I got lucky to get 9 wins. This week, I felt like I played so good. And yes, there's a lot of finesse shots, I know. But I felt like I played so good and I felt like I deserved more, actually. Quite a lot of the losses that I took were just really close. I threw away 2 games whilst I had 2 goal leads. And yeah, I'm gassed. I'm gassed. We scored a late goal with Smith. This guy was good, by the way. Like, he was putting a lot of pressure on. He had a real sick team. We baited the cutback. We hit that near post shot. It's real strong. We also got... Sorry, I've got an ulcer on my tongue, hence the... we also got a goal from Bukayo Saka. The ball comes into Saka. He just gave me the space. And so I'm just going to hit that, which is nice. And we conceded the first goal here to Antoine Griezmann. Just a through ball through the defence. And one thing that is incredible about this team right now is it can get so much better. It can get so much better. And I'm so happy that we bought Smith. I'm actually, look at those rewards. I love it. I'm also so happy that we got Jorginho, because he is light years better than Declan Rice. I don't even have him as holding either. I've got him as deep line playmaker. He is so good. And it is mostly thanks to Anticipate, right? The amount of tackles that he put in, so good. We have Emi Martinez. He's good. He needs upgrading, though. He really does. Petr Cech can't come quick enough. Ben White, man. I mean, look at that. We've got 575 games on Ben White. He's so bad, right? He is a liability all the time. Saliba, very good. Calafiori is good, right? Needs play styles more than anything. But Calafiori is good. Ashley Cole is insane. I can't wait till he gets upgraded, but he's absolutely fantastic. Jorginho's fantastic. Bukayo Saka is lights out good, and he is due a +1, 2 roles, and 2 play styles, which I'm really excited for. Martin Odegaard is desperate for an upgrade. McCabe, fantastic. She's only 86 rated with no playstyle plus, which is really good because it's a sort of card there where she could be like just super meta, right? And it comes from the fact that she's got really well-rounded stats with good attack positioning, really good defensive awareness, very good physicals, and good base playstyles already. So I really like McCabe. Olivier Giroud, he was good, man. We scored exactly what I wanted to do with him. He got 11 goals and 5 assists in 15 games, and probably about 8 or 9 of them were headers from crosses. It was exactly what I wanted as an option in the box. It could be better, of course. 4-star would be better. Maybe a few shooting play styles, maybe finesse shot, power shot would be nice. But he was good. But the star of the weekend league, I'm so glad I decided to buy Smith, guys. I mean, she doesn't even have many play styles other than like finesse shot plus. Are you ready? 25 goals and 3 assists in 15 games. And yeah, there was a whole bunch. There's probably like 18 of them were finesse shots from outside the box, and maybe like 5, 6, or 7 weren't. But either way, guys, I am super gassed with my weekend league there. Let's get our rewards because, yeah, I don't know. I was nervous as well, guys. I was nervous because I went 3-0, and I was like, nice. Then I lost 2 games in a row to players I should have beat. I went 3-2, and that was Friday night. So I left there. I played 5 more Saturday morning, and I went from 3-2 to 7-3, and I lost the 10th game. So I was 7-2. In my head at 7-2, I'm like, right, I can get 5 plus -5, which means 10 and 5 is on the cards. Nice. But then I went from 7-2 to 7-3 to 7-4, and I was like, God damn it. Like, don't bottle this. Just get to 9 wins. Just get to 9 wins. I said to Viper, like, I don't know if I want to play these games for this video or playing for the next video. He was like, knock them out now if you can. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And we did it. What do we get? What do we get? Sommer, Pajor, Russo, Barella, and Pedri. I am going to take Barella there. I know Russo's there, but we'll pack her again. It's already owned anyway. I would love a first-owned Jorginho, by the way. He is so good. We've got Bruno Fernandes, Odegaard, Son, Armour. Oh! Oh, let's go! Steve Gerrard. That is phenomenal. 300,000 coin icon. Let's go. I was about, wait, hold on. Let me just check Heung-min Son. I think he's about 100,000 coins for Heung-min Son. But I just need to make sure. Oh, it's 46k now. Oh, let's go. Give me that Steve Gerrard, baby. Let's go. 300,000 coins for him. Maybe we play some games with him, guys. Maybe we play some games with him. Because we have to for the objective anyway. Oh, I would really enjoy playing with this card. Nice. I will sell him eventually afterwards as well. Let's go, man. And then last but not least, the first time, I know De Jong might be worth more. I know Nico Williams might be worth more. I think I'm going to take Saka here because I would love a first-owned gold Saka. Nico Williams is only 6k to be fair. And I presume De Jong also is not an insane amount, 12.75. And Saka is 12.75. So Bukayo Saka will be him. My best champs rewards, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Let's go. We've also got the Team of the Week packs. Obviously, there's no Arsenal player in the current Team of the Week. We'll just store these. Oh, look at that. Lacazette. Nice. Yeah, we'll just store these. We'll send him up to the trade pile for now. And that will be that. No problem at all. And then we got... What else have we got? Oh, we got the Champions Mode Mastery packs. Another 3 Team of the Week cards. There's like 2 Team of the Weeks. Van Dijk would be like the best one we could get. Fiver and Doy and McCowan. There you go. Calm as you like. We've got the 84x10 tradable. An inform. Nice. It's a walkout inform. Nice. That's all right. Mahele will save. Oh, is Rodrigo still worth bits? Nope. Neuer, Rodrigo, Hakimi. These will all get sold. Mahele will save because informs are just on the floor right now. It just doesn't make sense to sell them. We've got The 82 by 20. No promo card, guys. Damn, that's savage. We get Dompe. Ilkay Gundogan. Oh, I don't have trade pile space. I literally am going to have to throw these away, you know. Like, I have no space. I have no space whatsoever. We want 87 by 2. Not a promo card. That's savage. That's savage. Because you know what's coming. It's going to be deadbeats. Griezmann and Sommer. Yeah, I'll quick sell recover Sommer as well. And then we get these 2-mode mastery packs. Come on. Pinto. Dead player. Give me a good one, EA. Come on. Give me a good one. Make it worth my while. Duffy. Damn. Damn. Duffy's all right, to be fair. But not what I wanted. But there you go, guys. That was that.